far as fatherhood, I think a lot of men that have kids that don't want to deal with their kids or in denial that their kids is their kids, is they should reflect back on their own father that they didn't have. You know, the way that you feel about that woman, she's a beast, she's a this, she's a that, that's probably the same way your father felt about your mother, but in your eyes, she's none of that. You're going to repeat a cycle if you don't break the cycle. You know, the young men out here, they need coverage, they need protection, and because they don't have it, that's why every man is out here for himself. Okay, if he feels that he got to shoot somebody, he's going to shoot somebody. He ain't got no backing. He ain't going to the police, and after a certain age, ladies, I don't care what you say about you and your son, some things your son is not going to tell you. Okay, because he trying to be that man and he trying to hold his own, and he ain't going to bring it to his mother. Okay, so we have what we have in the community. You know, all black men is not thugs. All black men ain't gangsters, ain't criminals. You know, they a victim of a system that defrauded them out of an education, that defrauded them out of the basic needs to live and told them you on your own. If you look at the fact that 1 out of 4 men have a criminal record, you can't get a job. But meanwhile, you having kids, so what you supposed to do? They're not gonna lay there and die. Okay, so while the media and everybody say there's a drug problem in our community, if you want to talk about the drugs, then let's talk about how the drugs got there in the first place. Okay, you can't blame black men and say you a thug, you a drug. Look at their supplier, the United States government, but ain't nobody saying nothing to them. Okay, so if we want to talk about it, let's talk about it. But this one-sidedness where they keep blaming black folks, black male in particular, is the main reason why a cop could get out here and could shoot a black man unarmed and nobody cares. He's automatically a suspect. When he shows up, he's automatically guilty for the simple fact that he's black. How would you feel as a black man? You can't even walk down the street without the police stepping on you. How would you feel as a black man is if your own neighbors might want to get at you for some nonsense? If you go in the store, you suspect. Okay, how you supposed to come up as a sound-minded individual when the whole damn society is looking at you like you guilty before you even did anything? Okay, so we have to recognize and look at that and stop getting out here marching and protesting and begging for more jail cells and begging for more jail time. And if you ask me, you stupid to be telling people to put down their guns when they a hunted prey of law enforcement 24/7. Okay, I don't hear nobody saying to the NWA, y'all lay down your guns. Okay, Trayvon Martin got killed as a result for a law that was passed that the National Rifle Society put their money to politicians to get it passed so that when they kill you, they ain't going to jail. Okay, but if I know some political affiliates, some of my comrades that assist in self-defense, if they get out there and say that, then you say they militant. Then you say they want to start a race riot. Nothing is wrong with protecting yourself, especially in our situation when we're the prey. Okay, nobody is checking for us. We the only ones that gotta look for us. So stop saying that because I'm black, if I believe in self-defense, that I want to riot, I want to break up something, I want to start something. Trust. If we was gonna start something, it would have been started a long time ago. Okay, but we are peaceful people. You like to say we are riotous people, but no, that's y'all. You know, all over the world, cutting up wreck, starting stuff. That's y'all. That's not us. We most loving, forgiving, peacefulest people you ever want to meet. And if we wasn't, you couldn't do the stuff that you did from the time we got here right up until the present, where we gotta beg and march and protest to get justice under a law you say that we get. And I'm done.
Hey guys, my name is Leona Virgo. I'm Ramarley Big Sister. Every Thursday we have vigils. Today is May 10th and we have the Mother's Day pre-vigil. June 10th, no, June 14th, I'm sorry, we'll have the Father's Day pre-vigil. And if you didn't know, Ramarley Grime was 18 years old when he got killed by the NYPD. He was pursued. Not really pursued because he wasn't running, but he was in the house when he got killed. And NYPD burst down the door and shot him 1 time to the chest. In the house was my grandmother and my little brother. He is 6 years old. My grandmother's about 60 years old. They shot him right in front of her, and after after that, they like manhandled her in the apartment after shooting my little brother. It was just treating really badly about the whole situation that occurred right in front of them. We're going on 95 days now without an indictment, which is pretty sad. Being that if this was a regular civilian, it wouldn't have to be so we're asking all the young, male adults to come out and support the cause, because at the end of the day, my brother can't come back. He won't come back, and we're trying to prevent this from someone else. So we're asking all young males to come out and support the cause, because at the end of the day, they are targeting you guys. So that's all I would say. If you are available every Thursday, we'll gladly appreciate it. 5 o'clock every Thursday.
Of the women in our society, all the